Hi everybody, welcome. I'll give it a second to load up and see if we have some live victims for me today, or friends or followers or fans or what have you. It's a busy day today, so I don't think I will have the time to hang out with y'all as long as I have done before. Because there are a couple of important things happening after our get-together here. Hello, my single viewer, and welcome. I'm taking a second here to set up, and I'm gonna put some hand lotion because I just came from walking my dogs outside, and it's so crazy cold. It's unbelievable. I am already so done with this weather, and the winter really hasn't started yet, so I don't know how we all gonna survive it, and my two little Yorkies are not too happy about it either, or actually they're really not happy about the weather. Here we go, a little bit of this, a little bit of hand lotion. I hope that today is treating you well. And yeah, I guess I was really excited about having this broadcast happen every day at 3 o'clock, but of course, being a triple Gemini that I am, I totally forgot that on certain days of the week it's just not gonna work because I have my daughter and I need to pick her up from school. So this is why we're having this at 2 o'clock. And then if we will continue with the daily draws. Hey Chris, hey Megan. Just got done walking on one of my clients. Yay! Hey Gerald. Okay, my crew is here. The crew is getting together. I was just saying that I apologize for having to do it earlier in the day, but being the triple Gemini that I am, I completely forgot that on certain days when I have my daughter, I will have to check out earlier, and I actually have to leave the house at 2:45. So today we might need to go a little shorter. Hey baby, thank you. So you guys, thank you so much for everyone who shared my videos. It means the world to me. Please keep sharing them. I think there's enough of information here that might interest a few people. So share it, like it, and I really appreciative of that, and that shows me that you guys are interested, so I keep doing these daily draws. And today we have a very fascinating energy. I think it's really appropriate, and it's kind of funny how yesterday we were all like, ooh, the harmony and the Venusian vibes and everything is beautiful, and let's kick in that romantic gear in. It's full moon, let's do some love work, meow meow meow. And then today we get this card, and I'll show it to you in a second. But I think it's very appropriate, and I think that this is a good opportunity to keep doing hey Cornelius, how you doing, baby? I have some wonderful people here today. I have a beautiful crew here today. So what I'm saying is let's keep the vibe of self-discovery going. Let's not drop the ball on it. Let's not get scared by more difficult draws, because they're gonna be there. We have a deck full of cards, right? We have 72 cards for 72 names of God. So today we are dealing with this vibration. Pei Hey Lamed. Pei Hey Lamed. Okay, guys? And check out this image, right? You have these two figures attached with some sort of a string, and one of these figures is holding on what to me looks like a weight. Okay, hey Cole, thank you for checking it out, and I appreciate it. Enjoy your work day, and much love to you too, baby. So let's talk about this card a bit. This card is talking about our addictions, about bondage, and I'm not talking bondage in a sexy form of the word, unless you have some interesting sexual interests, and I'm gonna get into that, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those things that make us feel stuck, those things that make us feel heavy and dense, those things that make us feel compulsive, those things that make us repeat doing, again, I'm gonna use the word things, but repeat doing stuff that is not good for us, and we know that, or we might start realizing that. Hey, Cassandra, but we're still doing it. So we're talking about compulsions, we're talking about addictions, we're talking about bondage, we're talking about being stuck with ourselves. And the letters or the vibe from the Hashem, from the 72 names that we're dealing with today is Pei, Hey, Lamed. And by the way, you guys, if it helped yesterday for me to post the picture of the card and post how to write it, I am totally into doing it for you guys as well today. So that's totally cool with me. In any case, going back to the vibration, dealing with bondages, dealing with compulsions, dealing with the darker side of our nature. How do you know that this is an issue? That there is something of that nature is an issue? Hey, Shelby, Team Gloss Fox is here. La 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 la. I know I'm a bit of a dork. It was very helpful. Good, Megan. So I think I'm going to do it again then. If it was helpful for you guys and you're interested in learning a little bit of Hebrew or working deeper with this, because this is our, you know, this is not just a draw. This is not just a draw. This is also the solution, right? This is the meditation. This is the focus of our work here today, if you will. Awesome, Chris. So I'll keep doing that, I promise. So what I was about to say is that this is dealing with things that make us dance, with things that sort of keep us down, and we know that those things exist, and they exist for everybody. We're not coming here from a judgmental point of view. Never. Judgmental point of view gets to be thrown to the garbage. What we're coming from is critical point of view. We're coming from a place where we want to make ourselves better human beings, and even more important, happy human beings. So we all have those things that make us uncomfortable. These little compulsions or things that we do, it can be something very simple, it can be something very big, but we know that because we feel that we repeat them too often. We feel that they interfere with our lives on a certain level. We feel like we want to do them. Hey, Angel, we want to do them, but we got to do them in secret, right? We're like, okay, I'm going to go do that. And it can be something very like, I'm going to lurk around and I'm going to stalk my ex-girlfriend on Facebook, right? Or it's going to be like me having to do a certain activity repeatedly. Me maybe having some sexual interests and I am afraid to share it with my partner. But it's not just something that it is exploratory. It's something that is repetitive and compulsive, and it bothers us, right? It makes us feel uncomfortable. It makes us feel embarrassed. So this is not an easy draw today, guys. By no means it's an easy draw. And let's talk about what Orna Ben Shoshan writes about it, right? So this is, I'm gonna use the booklet, which is actually pretty heavy duty here compared to usual, you know, the white, little white book that comes with cards. But our letters today are Pei, Hey, Lamed. Pei, Hey, Lamed. And she writes, the perspective, you have drawn this letter code because you feel imprisoned by self-pity. There is something that you are addicted to which controls your life and connects you to your shadows. You may lose your power either on physical level or a mental level, and I'm gonna add something to it. You may just fucking lose it today, okay? So be compassionate with yourself if it's happening, and just the resonance of the universe telling you there's some work to be done, okay? Don't lose it, but don't lose it completely, or lose it and know that you're not alone. We're all probably gonna have a level of lose it today. The direction. This is a journey you will have to take alone. Once you become the master of your thoughts, you will be able to change bad habits and guide yourself to success. Refuse to be beaten by your shadows and you will be unbeatable. Okay? Hi, Lena. The bottom line is, do not follow a negative path. And do not do what you are considering doing because it is bad for you. So if you guys were sitting there and like, I have some idea, it's probably not the best thing in the world, it's probably not the most amazing idea, but I'm still considering on doing it because I feel a little compulsion going on. Shit, dude, it's probably a bad idea. It's probably gonna end up something that's gonna hurt you even more, you're not gonna succeed, or you're gonna do something, it is going to be successful, but then it's gonna hurt in the end, or you're gonna feel like shit. So here you are, whoever needed to listen to that, I know they got the message right now. You will be giving a second chance. Later on, you will reach a new state of consciousness and a revised experience. Now, when I read this, I'm a Scorpio rising, right? So when I read this, this is to me like a statement of you know, I need an eye for an eye, right? Somebody hurt my feelings and I need to go after them and I need to put them down and I need to do something publicly shameful. And this is going like, stop sign, focus on pay. Hey, Lamed over here, because it's not going to go the way you want it to go. You're not seeing it right. You're coming to this perspective from an unhealthy point of view. You're missing something. You're gonna end up worsening the situation or hurting yourself. So for me, you know how yesterday we were talking a lot that this was a Venusian, a card was a Venusian vibe. To me, this triggers a lot of my Scorpio rising, a very Scorpionic, sort of dark, compulsive, kind of dense or sexual, but not always in a healthy way. And in order to understand this card, it actually reminded me something about the tarot cards, or the tarot as I prefer calling them. And it's a teaching that I received from my teacher and colleague and very good friend and Tata, Conjurman Ali. And because I received it freely from him, I'm going to share it with you. And this is, I'm not replacing the tarot, the 72 name cards with the tarot at all, but I'm just trying to augment the meaning and to explain something to you. So in the regular Rider-Waite deck cards, I'm gonna use this, right? We have the Lovers, and the Lovers is an idyllic archetype of perfect connection, of union, alchemical, if you will, union of opposites that create something bigger, that has been blessed by the divine, blessed by the Hashem, by the angels, and these two individuals coming together. Of course, it can be a metaphor, it doesn't have to be people, it can be same-sex individuals, it can be two ideas, it can be co-workers that coming together to create an idea, it can be two people that trying to conceive a child, it can be a new couple, it can be anything, right? So this is a blessed form of this union. This is something beautiful. It is something that has been giving the blessing of the divine. And then when we take the Devil card, which the Pei Hey Lamed vibration reminds me of, look, it's the perverse idea of the divine union, of the blessed union. We have the couple, but now they are in shackles. They are in this dark, dense environment, and there is no more blessing of the angel. And the idea here of the devil, this is not, you know, they're punished by Satan, not in this example that I'm showing you, But what's important here is to see the shackles. And I am reminded by the string and the weight and the Pei He Lamed that shows that these two figures that could be two sides of the same person, right? If you we thinking about the dark horse and the light horse, this can be our personality and our being tied down by addiction, by bondage, by things that are not good for us. Just like when we're looking into the devil card and we realize in the perverse idea, you know, love went wrong. I don't know how many shades of, you know, crap there is here, but it's definitely is not feeling healthy. It's not feeling like a person can just say, you know what, I'm gonna walk away, because there is more work that needs to be done on this level. So again, I'm not showing this to you because I'm saying we're fucked today. What I'm showing this for is I'm saying this is an opportunity for us to take a second or a minute or 15 minutes or a whole fucking meditation on Pei He Lamed. Because today we have the possibility to observe our darker parts of our nature, our addictions, our the things that tie us down, those habits or harmful lusts or desires that tie us down and make us unhappy people. And maybe we feel uncomfortable to look into that place even, right? It can be that bad, or it might seem that bad, but you know what? You will not know truly who you are if you're not taking the time to experience your shadow. And instead of going, oy vey, right? What is going on with this vibration today? Like, why can't we stay in there? Everything is harmonious and beautiful and romantic last night. I'm saying don't go that route, right? Don't bind yourself to this, you know, I'm a bad person, let me hit myself up to a point where I'm not going to look into my addictions and my darkness and my, you know, the juiciness of my personality. What I'm saying is, and let me take a sip of my beautiful cup. It's my air cup. Today is my air cup. What I'm saying, let's use this vibration. Let's take this opportunity, because what's happening is that we're still quite lit by the full moon that just happened. We still have enough light to go into that place of darkness without getting lost there. And that's what's important, because I don't want us to get lost, and I don't want us to be that scared to go in there without being able to really look at what's going on. And again, we're not being judgmental here. Thank you. We're not being judgmental here. We're just being critical. We're just being real with ourselves. Because self-awareness is where it's at, people. Self-awareness is where it's at. And nobody's perfect, but we all are on a path to evolve. We have different lessons, but sometimes it's lucky because we can find other people that have lessons like ours. But let me go back to the card and say, use that energy of the full moon, use that light, feel that you're not alone, and allow that to illuminate those spaces for you, right? Illuminate those addictions, to illuminate those habits. See where work needs to happen. It's totally fine. And then again, what is the beauty about this system? Pei He Lamed is the focal point of your meditation. It's actually a mystical, cosmic, universal code right here that can, through meditation, through working with that, can alleviate you and totally change your perspective, or at least you're gonna feel like you're being pulled, taken by your hand, by the Hashem, by the divine, by the angels, whoever it is, and you are being able to pass through those difficult alleys of your incredibly beautiful and complex and multidimensional personality. Let's see, Megan, I met with my yoga mom today and had a whole conversation about Kali and Chinnamasta. Jai Kali Kama, Jai Chinnamasta, fitting. Absolutely. Those, I worked with them quite a bit. Chinnamasta and Kali are absolutely a manifestation of the Dark Mother that is a slaying of the ego and is very powerful in isolating those areas that need work, and then shoving our face in there and going like, bitch, you need to fix this. So I'm actually I think, girl, you're coming from like the really intense. I'm being like a couple of levels down here with the energy of Pei, Hey, Lamed. But again, guys, so today might be intense. Today you might be aware of things that you maybe didn't want to see. Or if you want to go a step forward in your personal development, you can take this opportunity and look into the things that maybe are not pretty but need your love and attention, because this is it. It's there for a reason. It makes you who you are, but it still needs love, it still needs attention, which is awesome, because it brings me to thinking about today's episode of Fit and Foxy. And if you guys are unfamiliar with Fit and Foxy, this is the podcast that I have with my wonderful partner Nadia, and tonight we're talking about self-doubt as a form of sabotage. And I think self-doubt can definitely get some Pei, Hey, Lamed love, because self-doubt can be a very, very dark place. It can bind us to stay and not develop and not grow when we actually should be, right? So if you can't tune in, I think I posted the event already. It's going to be today at 8 o'clock in the evening on Blog Talk Radio. We are part of Lucky Mojo Radio, LMC Radio Network. And if you can join us, it'd be awesome, because you can participate. If you do it from your computer, from the internet, you can participate in a chat with us, which is always an awesome thing. Otherwise, you can just tune in and listen to it. And we also are on iTunes. So if you want to listen to the archives and you can't make it today, absolutely do it, because it's going to be bomb. And also, please share it with your friends. This is another offering that we do absolutely for free. And it's a pleasure to share our knowledge with you. My partner and my love is a professional bodybuilder. He deals with nutrition and the body, and he's also a magical and fabulous human being. So his perspective is bomb. I bring my perspective. You know me enough. But if you don't, do check out me. I'm Madam Nadia. If you want to get a reading, go to madamnadia.com. I'm a celebrity fortune teller. I'm a priestess of the gloss fox, of whom I talk a lot. But today, I think she took a break from me today, or maybe because I need to be done shortly. And I'm also a life coach. So if you need a little bit more of that wisdom in your life, I'm down for it. Let's book a reading. Let's book a consultation. Let's talk about your 2017 and how you're going to make it an exquisite life, because this is what I do. I help people make their life exquisite. So let's sum up before I check out. We talked about the vibration of Pei, Hey, Lamed, which illuminates or helps us to deal with our addictions, bad habits, bondage, what have you. Those things that keep us stuck, that not letting us progress, that often we are very shameful or guilty about, which is never a good thing, and things that make us dense and heavy. And pretty much I think that this sums it really well, just stuck. So if you want to deal with it, today is a great opportunity. I challenge you to do that and meditate on the letters Pei, Hey, Lamed, by sounding it, by looking at it, by rearranging the letters. It's all good. This is one of the 72 names of the Hashem. Just working, looking at it is already part of your personal work, or a tool in your garden of bondage and bad habits and just feeling shitty about yourself. So pay, hey, lamed. And with this, I'm gonna leave you at the moment. Thank you for watching it. Again, please share this wisdom with everybody, because we all deserve some of the Hashem's blessings in our life. Like it, give me some hearts, and I will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central with another card. Oh, and stay tuned for tonight, 8 o'clock, Fit and Foxy. Bye, guys. 8 o'clock, which time zone? Thank you. Central time zone. Sorry, I'm in Chicago area. Central time zone. But Lena, if you are scrolling down on the Madam Nadia page, you will see an invitation for this event. You are welcome, Megan. I am truly hopeful that my information here brings a little bit of needed vibes to your life in whatever form it is. Bye, guys.